Hi, this is Pat Barra, and I am here playing Neotech, and we're going to jump right into World in this modded use in this direction and take care of the floor just so we have somewhere to walk without having to jump in this house and place blocks around, as in the boilers and other equipment, other machines. Going to take out this entire area and maybe do a sort of an outdoor area here, some kind of floating environment. Not sure exactly which way it's going to go yet. I have to start placing the mangrove planks in order to get some kind of idea of where and which direction the floor is going to go. Okay, I'm just going to take 2 stacks of logs and convert them all into planks, and hopefully that will be enough to get started here. And going to have to create kind of an underground area over here eventually. But for now, I'm just going to leave that little area as an entrance to this underground part that leads out to the ocean there that will eventually have a harbor in place. No, I just went mining last episode, but when an opportunity like this presents itself, I'm not going to pass up all this copper. Okay. Something like this. Fill in all the gaps. I'll fill that in later with smooth stone to be exact, and make the outside look a little nicer in the future. Right now, I'm just doing the floors. With mangrove planks. I could have broken these mangrove planks down into slabs and saved on resources. But that's okay. We got the full block planks here to work with. I'm gonna cut myself off here. I have to work my way back up. Alright, that's the general idea. And I'm going to create the area over here that is going to be going something like this. That'd be the edge. Infested zombie. Those are the ones that teleport. Luckily, they don't teleport like Endermen do exactly when you look at them, or else he'd be teleporting to me and teleporting me. One right after the other. Quite the challenge to figure out what is going on there. If that were to happen. a little more, so zombies and other mobs don't spawn right away. The torches will be placed nicer in the future once the house has doors and walls to go with everything else. Going to take out the ceiling here, and more or less that will be it for the expansion of the base here. Base until it's a home. Once it's a home, it'll be a fortress in this cliffside. Okay, just gonna fill in this last line of planks. There we go. I just need some torches to finish up the lighting. Don't need that creeper situation going around in this part of the house. Somewhere over here. There we go. Got even things out here. One more. And this just to fill in the hole. Take out these. Do these infested zombies teleport when an arrow goes towards them? Let's find out together. No. No, they do not. Oh, they drop shards. I can't reach them. I don't have that many resources in this mod yet. I will collect those. Die on your own. To the sunlight. Thank you, sun. And I do have full health, so I don't have to eat necessarily yet. Put away the stone and gravel and get started on some questing in this episode. I have one arrow, sword, just in case, and I think I need a anvil to fix the hammer. It's cobbling time. I don't have. Yeah, that doesn't work. An anvil at the moment. Maybe the forge hammer will work. Let's test it out. Nope, doesn't fit in here. Even though it looks like an anvil, sort of. A little more square than rectangular, though. By a little, I mean exactly. Okay, inventory cleared. Quest book time. Okay, so crushing and cutting. We'll have to make a bronze furnace and macerator. So I do remember I need to take the buckets, get some water, and collect some obsidian. Not take damage. Over by the lava pool over in that direction. I will need the obsidian to create either the macerator or the furnace. And get started in some kind of machinery other than the boiler. Ooh, some arrows. Those will be handy later. Okay, so I'm just gonna take out this whole pocket of obsidian and lava, so I can get as much obsidian here as possible. And I don't know if there's lava underneath, so I'll leave that source block of water there. And ice bucket challenge completed. Perfect. That's what I needed. Gonna get all the obsidian. Might as well, just in case more recipes required in the future, or have to go to the nether to acquire something. And I think I left that water bucket there. Source block rather, not the water bucket. So I know there's lava underneath here. Best water pattern. Here. There we go. Just gonna hope for the best here and just mine out the rest of the obsidian without thinking about moving the water block, source block. Get the full experience of taking out every single obsidian in this series as a reminder and a important message to those new viewers who hopped in the middle of the series here. This series has no edits. And cuts in the series. It just stops from one episode and continues to the other. So you get to see all the errors of mine and of the world here that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Kind of goes with the theme of how the world was generated with a 404 seed. That's why it's called World Not Found. Sometimes my audio is not found, sometimes recipes aren't found. Like this time. Recipes aren't working again. All right, well, forgot to check that at the beginning. See how far I can get using recipes from the quest book and my knowledge that I have somewhere. Bronze macerator. So this is the machine that requires obsidian. I have to create copper gears. Copper gears, you need copper plates, copper bolts, and a copper ring. And that's all created in a forge hammer, I presume. So copper. I'm gonna take all the copper and make a couple of these. Some of these, more of these, more of these. 12, 12, 2. Even trio. So going back to the quest book. This. Okay. Corners. Between the corners and the ring in the middle. Corners. And so I need more than one of these. I'm gonna make 3. 2, I guess. I only have 2 of those rings. I need 3. And I think we got the fluid pipes from a quest earlier. And we need bronze. So I will get the bronze going in the kiln over that direction. Just have to find where the tin is. Okay. So I have to create copper dust and tin dust for this to work. That'll smelt in the meantime. I'm gonna create those copper rings and create more. I have a feeling this takes, no, this just takes bronze and more of the clay bricks. Okay, so in that case, you have more bricks in here. We will take all the bricks, those 2, and just have these smelting in there. Wait, do I have enough clay? Okay, I have enough clay. So those in there, those in there. That'll be enough of copper gears. Have to smash up the bricks into brick dust. And if I remember correctly, it goes something like that. Go. These in half in here. That's going. That's going. I am getting really hungry. So, just in time for some rabbit stew. And plenty of bronze ingots now. I'm pretty sure I can create this one. Just need to create another furnace. Take out these bricks. 2 more of these bricks. 1, 2. Go. This here. And bronze plates. My hammer. This crown quarry, I'm going through that pretty quickly. Yeah, it does have mending. Hopefully it catches up here. In that not that much time. Does it stay in here? No. No, it pops out. Okay. Good to know. Bronze furnace. 10 times more fuel efficient. Oh, okay. So I hope that achievement is as accurate as it says. So putting this right next to the bronze boiler, it powers the bronze furnace. So be able to make some smooth stone because I need smooth stone, and that's the only thing that pops into my head right now for me. So smooth stone, excuse me, stone, or you could scroll and change how many you want it to be crafted. So say I wanted only 4. If I make it there in time to be crafted, it'll stop at 4. Yeah, so it's not going. I scroll up, it starts going. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at 64. Just to max out the slot and the amount of stone I can smelt in the furnace, in the bronze furnace. Okay, continuing here, I can create a macerator. I just have to find those fluid pipes somewhere here. Fluid pipes, exactly 3 of them. Information there can be instantly retrieved by right-clicking with a wrench, but I'm using them inside of a macerator recipe. So just have to create this, a bronze gear. Hopefully this is the same, yeah, it's the same type of recipe, it just uses different type of resource, and that's bronze in this case. So 1 of these, 4 of these, oh, I already have those, 4 of these, everything. Oh, there's another recipe there. XP mold blank crafts into XP molds. Okay. From mob grinding utilities, UTILS. So we might be able to farm experience or something directly with those molds in the future. Not right now though. I think I remember this recipe correctly. This in here. This over here. This over here. And 3 of these. No. What did I get wrong? Oh, fluid pipes. That makes sense. Fluid pipes. Or empty quadrupling. Hemi-quadrupling. Okay, and this also gets powered by Steam. And looks like our Steam is going down because it's being used over there. Okay, so in here, we can put different types of ores and such. We get more. Oh no, these are item pipes, so they're not fluid pipes, but different types of pipes as a reward and experience. So steam mining drill. I had a drill stroke, but it bit the dust. Silk touch is important for maximizing your ore outputs. By mining them with silk touch, processing them in block form will give you more products and byproducts than standard mining. Luckily, modern industrialization provides a solution to this. The miraculous steam mining drill can mine a 3x3 area and has a silk touch mode. So it's like a hammer and silk touch pickaxe. So that's really cool. So I'll probably go after this. I just want to finish reading here. To use it, you'll need to provide it water by just having a bucket in your inventory or by right-clicking a water source block. To power the drill, open your inventory and drag a fuel source like coal over the top of the drill and then right-click on the drill to deposit the fuel. You can change the drill mode to silk touch by shift right-click in while holding the drill. Later, you'll be able to upgrade it into a FE powered drill, so some kind of charging, I think. How do you make this drill? We need diamonds. So we don't have any diamonds. Unfortunately, you might put them in the macerator to get diamond dust required for that. And I don't have a macerator, unfortunately. So back to mining. No, I'm joking. No, not this episode. We have enough resources to make maybe some more machines here. Okay, your boilers will need a consistent supply of water. You can do this with buckets, but that gets tedious. Build a bronze water pump, place water blocks around it, and then give it a input for power. It will generate water consistently, which you can pipe to your boilers or anywhere else you need water. It makes sense. As the next thing to do here, so I could maybe connect to the water right out here, and then this wall could be where the furnaces, where the modern industrialization equipment is. Maybe the furnaces, yeah. I mean, why not? We'll have a row of furnaces here. Um, unless I want to get more automated, then it would be macerator connected into a furnace. But the boiler needs a connection. So I'm just gonna figure out how this works first. The bronze water pipe. So to create that, I'm gonna need another one of these casings, more fluid pipes. So how do you create these fluid pipes? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to create that without a recipe here. And the recipe is not working. Yeah, none of the recipes are working. So I'll have to restart my computer. I can't do that. I'm uploading a video at the moment. So hmm, bronze mixer. Needs fluid pipes. Bronze compressor needs fluid pipes. Steam blast furnace and let me guess. No, doesn't need fluid pipes. No, maybe it doesn't need bronze fluid pipes. It doesn't look like the steam blast furnace needs fluid pipes. Do these optional quests. Do this one because I do have redstone. Okay, so redstone ore drops as a block and it must be processed to get redstone dust. To do this, we can process it through the forge hammer for now. Can actually test out the macerator here. Wait, it's not what it's not the same. It's crushing dust. Oh, okay. So yeah, makes sense. Quest completed. Doesn't even have a name. Okay. Yeah, there it is. It's powered by sticks and stones. Unlocks the sophisticated storage section of Storage Wars. Get more redstone experience and fish jerky, so some food is required. So while I'm here, I'm gonna create the rest of this crushed dust and turn it into redstone. And gold. Once you have iron tier tools or better, you can harvest and process gold. Once you have both gold and redstone, you have two very important resources for making machinery. Head over to Wheels of Fortune chapter if you are interested in setting up your first tree farm using Steve's carts too. Interesting. Okay. So I do have this vein mining, and maybe once I get tired of using this, because this is kind of fun, using this to chop trees, the vein mining. It's quick, gets the job done, and we don't need that many trees at the moment, or logs. So we'll just create the gold for now. Somewhere around here, I have a gold, raw gold. Okay, so to process this into the macerator, I need more steam. A bucket of water in there. More steam. I'm not gonna wait for this redstone. I wanna do this first. This is a lot faster than the redstone. It seems. No, it's the same amount. Oh wait, never mind. Looks like it feels as though redstone is a few ticks shorter, slower. The gold dust. Yeah, it's enough of the stone. And yes, that creates gold ingots. I'm glad I got that correct, because going through this menu and figuring all this out sometimes a long journey. Anyway, completed golden opportunity and I have received as a reward golden power source. Forest craft. Okay, that looks really familiar to the gold, the raw gold. So I was a little confused there. I was thinking gold can be used as a fuel source. That had me a little interested in how that works. Breeder. Don't worry about making a villager breeding area because the Easy Villager mod puts it all into a one block solution. Supply the breeder with 2 villagers and some food, and it'll do its magic to create some baby villagers. Excuse me, this is probably the only magic that is allowed in this pack. And do I have a bed? I have a bed. I have glass. I have 2 villagers. And some planks. Iron. Oh, the villagers say in the inventory. Oh, I just have just enough iron. And I need to create the glass plate. So is this the same? It is. Okay. This, something like that. And iron. What's the last item? Wood. Wood planks. Okay. I have gotten breeder quest completed. Some experience. Right over here. And how does this work? There we go. Novice villagers, some food. We'll have a lot of food. Don't tell me the villagers need diversity too. That would be interesting. Guess it's only what is available in villages? So maybe bread? Bread. And I don't have any carrots. Maybe they'll take a cookie. Maybe it's vanilla Minecraft? No, they don't want cookies. Baby villager. Unemployed. Okay. So, I have a lot of villagers here. In a moment, I'm going to create a chest for them. So, to have some room here. Villagers. And that used up a lot of food. So I'm pretty sure this was around 40. Interesting. Alright. Don't know how that all works, but in the future, be able to create a whole village and figure out how to employ these villagers. Perhaps, like I said, they work in the villages in those departments. Easy Villagers allows you to shove a villager in a glass box with its workstation block to create an easy way to trade. You can re-roll trades that you don't like using C by default. Looking for an easy way to automate trades? Make an auto trader. Hint, modern industrialization has a villager by using a four-channel. Okay, I just got the redstone. We did go mining, so I should have enough iron somewhere around here. 16 iron through the processing center over here. How's our steam? Could use more water. Did collect that water for this reason earlier, just to get going here. Oh no, not what I meant to do. Okay, I didn't take out too many torches. Boiler. Go. This takes up to 8 buckets. Wait, does this work? This might be a lot faster. If I take the entire fluid tank. Yeah, you're just spamming the water by clicking a bunch of times. There we go. And iron dust. Oh, it needs coal. Does this work? I need to go get coal. There's other resource. I did find coal though. Didn't even look in a proper chest. Good thing it was just waiting there to be put into the boiler here. So it's too slow, or it has to heat up. No, it's going. Did it go faster with more temperature? Should. This is going up. This is not okay. I'm not gonna wait for that. I'm just gonna use a regular furnace for now. Take this and iron. Just clean this out a little bit. Okay. Iron. How many do I need? 3, I think. Just gonna wait for the third one. Okay. 3 of those. All of these and redstone. Yeah. Remember that recipe. Trading in a block. So you in here. And 10 emeralds for a PCB blueprint. Don't have emeralds for that. This villager doesn't trade anything, it looks like. Okay. So 10 experience for completing that quest. And it looks like this unlocks some some quests. elsewhere? Minigun. That looks interesting. This is how I'll conquer Atlantis over there later on. It's okay. For now, I'm gonna stick to one tech tree at a time. So maybe I need steel ingots anyway for that minigun, so that makes sense. Slow coke oven. The coke oven will convert coal into coke over time. To make one, you'll need to make a 3x3x3 of coke bricks, then right-click the center block of the side with an engineer's hammer to form the multi-block. This process creates a byproduct called kerosene oil, which you can burn for fuel or use to create treated planks or treated sticks. So that's how I will create coke bricks, and I need 27 of them, or 26? 27 or 26? A solid. Okay, so 27. 20. 3 by 3 by 3, that's 27. What am I doing wrong here? In any case, bricks. Gotta create bricks. So good thing I smelted those bricks earlier. 24. 40. I don't think I have enough, to be honest. Are they somewhere where I do not see them? No, I need more clay. Man, I should have mined up that clay when I was on that mining event. Then I would have had necessary resources here to keep this quest streak going. I'm going to need more bricks for the faster coke oven too. Here. And for the faster coke oven, not sure what the recipe is. It's okay. Sticking to one at a time. I'm going to sleep and go quickly into the ocean and collect some clay. Any clay nearby? There is clay over there. Boat. You need a boat. Really fast. Don't mind the organization here. Boat, boat, boat. I didn't necessarily need that much inventory space. Okay. It will come in handy. I'm sure. But running out of inventory space in the modded series always seems to be a reoccurring theme. Get enough air here. Maybe I'll take out a good amount of this Clay. Oh, I took damage. Alright, don't catch my breath that fast. Squid. Probably gonna need your insects eventually. I'm not here for that right now. Here for the clay. Another clay deposits around here. Just gonna make this a quick clay mining, clay shoveling experience. I don't feel like going that far. This is blasting okay. I'm getting this episode. Swim quickly to the boat. And back I go. I'll harvest the farm here while I'm in this area. Quickly on the boat I go. And how high up is that entry point? Okay, so it's not nearly as close to the water, so I'm gonna have to make some adjustments there and create a better entrance in the future once I create that harbor towards the bottom. Okay, more bricks. I need more bricks. Those. Those. Here. Those here. Those out. Coal in any of these? Much coal do we have? A little bit. Enough to. I'm not gonna use up all the clay. I might get for something later. Okay, bricks. So you need bricks to complete this quest. Oh, okay. So the other 7 coke bricks come from the rewards. I only need 20. I think I saw that and checked, verified that that's what I need. One more. Coal. Kerosene oil from your coke ovens can be used to create a treated wood. This will enable you to craft many useful items and is a gateway into everything from chicken breeding to deeper immersive engineering machinery. Want to try your hand at chicken breeding for fun and profits? Head over to the What the Cluck chapter to get started. Okay, so we need a bucket of kerosene oil. So once this coke oven is crafted, and I make some coal coke, this coal. And I think coal coke is more efficient. This creates 32,000. Coal coke creates 64,000. So it doubles the coal energy density. Simply by smelting. Oh, we also got roasted kohlrabi. Bricks sound very dynamic. Oh, I don't like that. Here, there we go. Okay, and then yeah, just the coal. Coal burns into coal coke, creates kerosene oil. And I think we got some kind of achievement or something. Concentrated carbon from the coke oven. I think that was this one. No, slow coke. Oh, that's these achievements. Um, somewhere in you. I'm not gonna go through all these tabs and figure that out. Yeah. The process. Finish the bronze. In the meantime, I'll throw some bronze and excuse me, some copper in the forge hammer. Create more copper dust, just so that we have more bronze, because it looks like this modern industrialization mod requires a lot of the bronze. You know what? I'm just gonna craft all the create all the copper dust, all the bronze that I can with them on a tin here. That do its thing. And half a bucket per 128 energy. So modern industrialization, and this mod is immersive engineering. So modern industrialization, coal coke is the way to go in terms of energy density. I don't know if the recipe for immersive engineering is easier or faster. So the information I have, coke is definitely more energy dense, and that's what I will be using to power my furnaces from now on. Just have to figure a way to automate the process of inputting into the coke oven and extracting the kerosene oil, and then extracting the coke straight from the coke oven. Pickled beets or roasted kohlrabi. Let me try the kohlrabi. Expected. Got the job done. Okay, got a full bucket of kerosene oil. Don't drink this. Can't drink it anyway. Unless my hunger is lower. I need more oak planks. Or can I use mangrove planks? I am able to use mangrove planks to create treated wood planks. That knocks out 2 of the quests here. Excuse me, 1 of the quests and 2 of the achievements. Advanced food tank, so this holds more fluids and some experience. And now the faster coke oven. Is this the faster coke oven? No, this is a steam blast furnace. So I need bricks, and I need a coke oven. And need more bricks. Okay, so good thing I got all those bricks. I'll smelt it up and made, smelted, brickified. And I need 20 of these. 20? 21. 21 of these. 21 of these bricks. And I need more. I need 8 more. And a furnace. So it doesn't look like I have enough bricks. These here. Those there. Cobblestone. Able to make a furnace. I'm just going to use up one of these furnaces to get rid of this slowly and advance into the machines. The bronze furnace. That seems like the way to go. Okay, got the coke oven, Coca-Cola. Achievement has been reached. Meantime, do some organizing here. Some pipes in here, mechanism. I don't think I have a mechanism mod yet. Excuse me, mechanism chest for the mod yet. Static, Minecraft, Forcecraft. More chests or just organize other things? Organize other things. Right, do it here. Full random organizing in this Neotech modded series. Okay, 8 more. Go. Have those 2. Bronze item input hatch and a bronze item output edge. So need a chest and iron, bronze, okay, and same thing, just in reverse. Iron. Where's my iron? The bronze back out. And iron. And the bronze furnace here. And gold. Over here. It's close by. Okay, so this should be relatively quick compared to the other furnaces. Got plenty of water, steam, temperature, and coal to get the job done here. It's gonna go. I'm gonna create the input or the bronze castings, bronze machine castings. We need 16 plates, 16 plates, 20, 4 plates, 4 plates. Bronze ring. And that's everything I have. In this recipe department. I believe that's everything. So 2 of these gears. And 2 of the bronze machine castings. Whatever's in here. And I need the hoppers. Back to the bronze furnace. Don't know if that's enough. I don't remember the hopper recipe. Or if it's changed in this mod pack. Chests or logs. Okay, so I'll just use logs instead of the chests. 8. That. One in there. One in. Okay, there we go. All the 2 quests, 2 tasks completed. And that is this completed. I just have to figure out how to use this. Don't have any more space. G for guide. Ah, this works. Okay, once you have had enough of the bronze machines, you can start working toward making steel. The ultimate goal is to be able to build the quarry a multi-block that will dig ores for you. The first step is to make coke by heating coal without oxygen. For that, you will need to build a coke oven multi-block. For this first multi-block, you will need the coke oven itself, of course, 21 bricks and 3 hatches, an item input, an item output, and a fluid output. Optionally, add a fluid output hatch to collect the kerosene too. I'm gonna craft it and go from there. If I have any questions, I will continue reading. So, be out here. What does this look like again? Item inputs, fluid inputs. Oh, you can rotate this. Item, fluid, and looks like this. Item, tone input. I think you can put these anywhere around in this 3x3. Just want to do it how it was designed in the picture. Three D picture looking thing. So this around here, all the way around. There we go. It works. Empty. Empty. Coke oven. Oh, these change color. Okay, so that makes it a little more aesthetically pleasing. Shape valid. Active. Rods inputs. So what do I do here? Do I take some coal and put it in the inputs? Yep. 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 I don't know. Back to the reading. Okay, optionally add fluid output hatch to collect kerosene. The coke oven block here has a role as a controller. Every multi-block is manageable by a controller, but you usually cannot interact with the controller directly. All input and output goes through hatches. We need a fluid input because the coke oven is powered by steam. We need an item input for coal and an output for coke. It has coal, it has status active, shape valid. So we need a lever. We can optionally add a fluid output for the kerosene. It is a chanced output and will therefore be voided if there is no room for it. If we forget one of the hatches, the coke oven will not be able to start. Okay, so we do need the hatches, turns out. Hold a wrench to see missing blocks or, excuse me, and the errors. You can also hold a hatch to know where it can go. We need 21 bricks for this multi-block. Check REI. It says 24 total, but we have 3 hatches, so we only need bricks for 21 remaining blocks. So maybe you don't need all 4 hatches, maybe you just need 1 hatch. In any case, I have 4. Once the coke oven says shape valid, fill the fluid input hatch with steam. Oh, put coal in the item input hatch and you're good to go. So I put water instead of steam. I thought I read water up here somewhere. I think I read water instead of this steam part. Coke will be very useful for steel, but it is also a powerful fuel. It lasts 4 times as long as coal. Okay, so how do I get rid of nope, not that. The water in the hatch. Did I just do that again? One more. Oh, if I hold shift and scroll on the bucket, um, on the basic fluid tank, it changes bucket mode. It's good to know. There we go. No water. Okay. So to add steam, I would need some piping. I don't have piping. So this will have to wait to be turned on. At least we have the slow coke oven doing its thing and creating us a little bit of coke. I think. Yeah, it is. Doesn't update when sometimes you're looking at it. Okay, so that's everything I am able to do without the pipes. There is such thing as smooth stone. Would you look at that? I never thought you could have such nice things in this Minecraft world. It exists. I found it. Okay, so I guess I can't go on further here and create the steam blast furnace. Not that I'm going to be able to use it because it needs steam, but I will be able to craft it nonetheless. Create it in the world. Okay, so I'm going to need more clay again. And I have the bronze. I just need the iron to... you know, I'm just going to take all the iron. Go mining if I need raw iron or something. Macerate that. In the meantime, that will do that. Probably going to need more bronze. No, I have bronze in here. So this is... Why doesn't this work? I don't know. Oh, it's I need more copper than tin dust. Well, that's okay. I have plenty of bronze. I'm gonna go into my boat here and collect more clay over in this direction right away, and that will give me enough resources to create the steam blast furnace and see how far I could take this episode without the EMI working. Is that what this is called? Yeah, EMI. Yay. I wonder how many clay deposits there are in this little lagoon beachfront area. If it'll be enough to suffice in getting these quests going and completed throughout this series. Is that clay? Looks like clay. All the way to the end of the series. Don't plan on building anything with clay, I don't think. Unless there's a nice block in here that's nice and shiny. Maybe. Maybe I'll add it to some decorative places, and in that case I'll have to go clay mining once again. For now, just gonna look for one more clay deposit after this one. And that'll be enough. Didn't need to swim there. Make it to the surface in time. Perfect. I'm gonna need more sand eventually for more glass, but that's not why I'm here. Just clay. Swim, swim, swim past the water. All the way over here. And I'm gonna leave those fish alone. We got away this time. Since I'm not here for fishing. Here for bricking. Okay. And I will go grab that coke. Coke. I mean, this is a little different than the other one. Use it to create balls. This coke is what I was referencing earlier. That's all the clay I collected. Okay. I'll make those coppers and other things in the meantime. How's our steam doing? Have enough water. A lot of water in my fluid tank. And this fluid tank as well. Although, picking up... Am I able to scroll bucket mode and fill this up? We're going to do a little test here. Yeah, you can just click it like this. The fast way of doing it instead of using a bucket. I now own this item, apparently. So, this water here will be... I can't place this? Or I have to turn off bucket mode to place it. Okay, that's good to know as well. And that my food is looking the best here. What will be a good option here in a moment? Some fish jerky. Okay. That'll be the next source of sustenance for that bar right here. Okay, more bricks. And I have to break these bricks. And I need more clay. I just remembered the recipe. Well, that's kind of how things go around here. You get one thing, you need another. You get the one thing that you need that you could have used for the other, and you used up. Wait a second. I didn't use them all up yet. They're still in the furnace. So somewhere around here, be able to get up these blocks and go back to the furnaces and take out the clay. Where's our... Okay. Those over here. These over here. That. Those out. Those in. I'll save these clay balls. I don't know. I need 11 clay balls for something. And fish jerky time. Perfect timing. Iron and create some hoppers. Remember this recipe? Go, have the hoppers. How many of these do I need? 4. 2, and this requires bronze, so create the bronze here. 14 of these, 2 more, and some of these. I don't know how many. Just gonna create 2 gears and go from there. Two gears, 2 gears, and 3 gears. 3 gears. Just gonna create 4 or 2 more gears and all the bronze plates. Full stack of bronze plates is a healthy amount of bronze plate. Three of these, save the gear. Bronze tank. Remember this recipe, I'm pretty sure. Yes. One of these item hatches and the opposite item hatch. Okay. And now the blast furnace. So I need a furnace, smooth stone, and iron. So smooth stone. Here. And bricks out. Isn't nearly enough. Not yet. Still need to use them in here. Furnace. So I'll take this furnace out. I'll need to create more furnaces that I have to. 3 of these. And whatever. Let's create this to smooth stone. Kind of looks cool. I replaced these bottom ones with smooth stone. No, I said the Atlantis ones would go here. I think. I don't remember exactly. I don't think so. I'll put the smooth stone in. Change up the pattern. No, it was supposed to be weathered copper. I remember now. Never mind. Okay. I have enough iron. I'm able to make this blast furnace. Yeah. Blast furnace. Do I have enough bricks? I do not. Almost steel achievement. Steam blast furnace. Okay, so clay bricks. I need 6 more. Or not 6, 12 more. 12 more times 4, 48. 3, 36. Need more brick and dust, it seems. Looks like I have my hammer. Just count 4 here. Brick dust. Creates 3. 45. Almost there. 2 more bricks. Need to be crushed up. Let's count 40. Brick. Oh, we're gonna have 1 extra. Didn't think that through all the way. Oh. Back out. And I'm out of room in my inventory again. So I'm going to throw the wheat in here. Seeds. Never know if you eat pickled beets, so I'll leave those here, where they are. And I'm going to speed this up in our bronze furnace here. It's our fastest furnace. Make some room here for it. I think it's the fastest. Maybe just more efficient at the moment. Yeah. More efficient. I'm gonna change out this coal for some coke. And throw this coal in here. Gotta save my resources as they're dwindling throughout the episode. Down to a stack and almost 3/4. Cool. Clay, doesn't seem like it's I mean, it's sort of a resource in this mod pack. Leave that clay in there. Brick stuff away. Other resources. Do I need any more? Just need the bricks. And then let's get a preview of the structure. Pretty straightforward, just one taller than a fast coke oven. Uncooked steel, coke dust, and iron dust. So it looks like we're going to need a lot of iron. And you can macerate coke to obtain coal dust, coke dust. Did I say coal dust? I might have said coal dust. Coke dust. Which you can combine with iron to get uncooked steel dust. Using the mixer will give you a better ratio. Of course, now you will need a steam blast furnace to turn that into steel. Okay, and then you craft the controller, 29 fire clay bricks, and the same 3 hatches as the coke oven. Right. So these are almost heated. Almost. 13. I don't know why I took those out of my hotbar. Is there any more quests that I'm able to do? Immersive blast furnace. Need to go to the nether for that. Uncooked steel dust. So I can do this recipe. So I have the iron and the coke. And I have to snag one of the coke from somewhere. Unless this creates 2 from 1 coke. No, it creates 1 coke dust per 1 coke macerated. 2 of those. And just go here, take that out. Belong in there. Yay! Can't get the achievement yet. Okay. Well, at least I'll get that achievement once the steam blast furnace is completed. Synthetic oil or rubber buckets. Okay, and then we'll need steam to power the steam blast furnace in order to cook the steel into steel ingots, so that won't happen. I don't know how to create the steam pipes or the fluid pipes in order to transport the steam, or any pipes to transport the steam. For steam pipes, don't know the recipe. I guess I could put the bronze boilers right up next to the steam inputs. To keep this going. But I wanna create the pipes for the connecting of this. I'm trying to check if there's steam pipe. There's only item pipes and fluid pipes that I see from modern industrialization. So most likely the fluid pipes are used to transport steam. Yeah, these are all other mods. Maybe the mechanical pipes. A way of distributing fluids. Okay, so this is basically the same thing as modern industrialization pipes. I'm gonna go with modern industrialization pipes once I know how to craft them. But I can't click them. This EMI is not working. I have to restart my computer again. Seems like that's what fixed it last time. And hoping we'll fix it this time as well. Okay, that's everything I need to create this blast furnace here. One extra. Okay, quest completed 1 and 2. Select these. Oh, and this gives me a diamond. Okay, so 1 diamond. Got diamonds achievement. 31. Okay, so around here, something like this is how I remember the blast furnace working. Okay, so I'll configure this later when I have fluid pipes, item pipes. At least I'm able to craft them more so than getting them from the quests. In the next episode, it seems, because I don't think there's anything left in this tech tree that I am able to do. This requires steel. Pretty sure. Yep. Definitely going to require steel. Yep. Okay, so I can't do that. And this all requires item pipes, fluid pipes to be specific and exact with the words I'm using. Pipes in general. Nether. The next thing you'll need as you work towards making circuitry is some rubber. Rubber can be manufactured from synthetic oil or synthetic rubber at a better yield. You can make it via pneumatic craft or by using a mixer. The PNC route is more efficient, but will require a bit more setup. The choice is yours. For the mixer, you'll want to pump water and coke dust in to create raw synthetic oil. Pump that into the steam blast furnace and it'll create the synthetic oil you need for rubber. Okay, so it has to go into the steam blast furnace, so we don't have steam to power the blast furnace, so I can't do this either. So that completes what I can do in the quest department in this mod pack at the moment. Till MEI is working. Excuse me, EMI is working. In the next episode. So yeah, that's everything. Just feel free to leave any comments in the section below about how you might want to give me advice on how to better organize my chests maybe in the meantime, because this is oh, this isn't it. This whole chest business. There's maybe some sophisticated chests that might look into here. Oh, there's this applied energistics. Yeah, applied energistics too. So this is definitely the storage way of storing things in the future. So leave a comment if I should go and do this in the next episode, or if I should continue with these chests to help me decide on what to do next episode. If I should jump straight into storage, if that's even possible. It is unlocked, so maybe that's the way to go. If not, then I will make it my path to go to applied energistics as soon as possible. If uh, someone leaves a comment and wants it to go that way, if somebody leaves a comment in the other direction and I keep battling with these regular chests, then I'll try to go for an anvil to maybe use these storing enchantments to increase the storage capacity on these chests as a substitute for now. Because eventually I'm going to do applied energistics, but maybe somebody wants to see the storing enchantments work, and I'd be happy and glad to make that happen. Any case, thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good time, 404s.